Visiting Qadian has definitely had a lasting impact on my life. I can say with certainty that it has a profound effect on one's faith. My name is Momin Javed, and I have been fortunate to have the opportunity since a young age to be a volunteer in MTA since the very early days. Visiting Qadian has definitely had a lasting impact on my life, but the experience of visiting Qadian, especially at the same time as Hazrat Khalifatul Masih V, was a great privilege, and that transformed the experience of being present in Qadian into an amazing spiritual experience much beyond being there by myself. To walk the alleyways of Qadian with the presence of mind that these are the alleyways that the promised Messiah walked is incredible. But then to actually come across Khalifatul Masih in those same alleyways and to share that space, which is the privilege that we had as MTA volunteers. There were occasions where we came across Hazur in those narrow streets, and the lasting memories of that are almost indescribable. But lightheartedly, for example, me and a few of the MTA boys were walking casually through some of the streets of Qadian at a time when it was quiet, and even Hazur was walking around in these alleyways with a few people, and we came across each other, and Hazur lightheartedly teased us and said, in Urdu to us, of course, but words to the effect of, what are you guys doing here? Aap log yahan kya kar rahe ho? But in a light-hearted, affectionate, teasing manner. And also, as I left Qadian to come back after a 6-week epic tour with Hazur met me and brother Amir, who was with me. We were partners on this tour from the start to the finish, along with the rest of the team. Hazur affectionately greeted us and said to me some words which always stayed with me. He greeted me with Musafa, shook my hand, and said, "Thank you for your service." And up till that point, I'd managed to never need a thank you from anybody. My service was very much for the sake of Allah Ta'ala. And even since then, I have felt that I don't need a thank you from anybody, because my service is for the sake of Allah Ta'ala. But that thank you from Hazur has stayed in my heart so warmly and warmed my heart ever since. And so I am in no need of any gratitude from anybody else. If Allah Ta'ala is pleased with my service, and Hazur has said thank you for your service with his own words, then for me that is a cherished memory that stays with me and warms my heart even today. If anybody is listening to this and they are an Ahmadi Muslim and they haven't yet had the chance to visit Qadian, whatever their age, whatever their gender, whatever their background, I would say certainly I recommend you to try and visit Qadian. There is a great spirit in Qadian at the quiet times and at the busy times of Jalsa Salana as well. Each has its own beauty, so whatever the time of year, I recommend a visit. You can visit the places, walk through the alleyways where the promised Messiah walked, pray in the same places that he prayed, and just connect with Jamaat history in a way that only personally visiting a place can do. And it certainly can have a lasting impact on you. If you truly love the promised Messiah and his message and the faith of Islam that we all adhere to, then visiting Qadian is a very, very strongly recommended thing, which I would say will change your life, inshallah ta'ala.